I'm so excited about these two designs because I love animal prints and I don't always know exactly what I want to do with them, or sometimes I have trouble incorporating them into something because it just doesn't fit exactly like I have it in my head. And so if you have that trouble, I just give you one piece of advice: keep trying. Don't give up, because animal prints are so versatile and fun to use, and they can really make designs stand out as unique. And so keep playing with them. Now, this is the next two in our 50 styles. As you know, I'm doing the same pattern 50 different ways, just to show and help to inspire you to know that you can create and design art. You can do multiple things with the supplies that you have just by changing them up. Don't be afraid to use weird things and just play with it. Now, I, as you know, like to use scraps and reclaimed items. So let me tell you that the animal print is a shirt that I found in a thrift store. It already had these pieces of gemstones on them with the beading work around, and I thought, this is just too perfect. I've got to be able to use this in something, and so I love it. The white linen came from a white linen dress that I thrifted. And if you know white linen, well, it usually gets worn once and then it's stained, and then the next thing it ends up in a thrift shop. So the dress, the way it's cut, it has a lot of fabric in it. So I'm real thrilled with getting this piece. Let me play with my lights here just a little bit. See if I can get us a little bit more light. Now, the leaves are part of the animal print, and then I had some more fabric that had some of this different colorization to it, and I used that. I just used all of those components together and made this simple flower. Now, I did do some, let me bring you up. I did do some stitching on the flower here, little extra stitching around just to make it pop a little bit more with some color. I hope you can see that well. That's the only, I stitched everything else, but that's where I spent more of my time. And if you notice, I graduated the color around to differ just a little bit. And so that kind of helped it too, okay? So now I had this, and I thought, you know, I'm going to start doing two, like my last set in the grays. I'm going to start trying to do two kind of opposite looks with the same basic fabrics. And that, I think, would be helpful and inspiring too, if you're trying to learn how to be a little more artsy, or just strike out and do something different. So this was the flower on the white linen. So now I thought, let's put the white linen flower on the animal print background. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Here's that little rhinestone again here, and that was in the shirt. I used some burlap looking fabric to base the leaves, and then I put some little lace on top of the white linen there. And the same flower over here that I used that for the center here. Used a button. Now the shirt also had these sequins running through it, so I tried to cut it so that it would work with the stems and like it was running up with those. And I didn't do a lot of stitching, just basic stitches to get these down. You can see that I just did very basic on that, and also down in here. I let the fabrics and the different embellishments make the piece, not just my stitching. Okay, I love the stitching I did over here. I think it really helped pop that flower up and out. But isn't that pretty? And they're made out of two basic fabrics, the animal print and the white linen, bringing in a little more of whatever you have that'll coordinate with those to make that work. And again, I never can remember exactly what size of these are. They're all basically the same. They may differ a little bit when I cut. We're almost 6 inches by 8 inches, so something like that. If it's an ooch bigger or littler, it doesn't matter to me. It's what I've got to work with, but I'm trying to stay in the basic same size so that my pattern piece, because as you can see, these are my pattern pieces here. And this is what I'm using to cut out these, and I use them over and over and over again and cut those shapes out. So these are the next two, and I love them, and I think they show the diversity with two basic kinds of fabrics, what you could do. So what am I going to come up with next? I don't have a clue, but I'll work hard for you guys and see if I can come up with something interesting that you'll like. So until next time, let's all stay scrap happy.